Hey there Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 6th to the 12th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I am jumping straight in here with the Moonchild Tarot and we'll see what the guiding themes are for your reading. The first card is out and it is the Lovers. Okay, this is the Gemini card in the Major Arcana. So it feels like you're coming to power in a situation. Now this could have something to do with a partnership, maybe romantic, but I don't limit it to that. It feels like you're coming into harmony, okay? An area of your life, maybe a partnership or something else, has the ability to come into balance and harmony this week. Let's keep going. We have got the Hanged Man. Okay, maybe things have been on pause for a little while. You might feel like things have been stagnating in this situation, Gemini. Maybe you feel like your hands have been tied in order to, in making changes, making the positive changes that is required here. Now, sometimes with the Hanged Man being the card that comes before the Death card, we're looking at some kind of big change, big release, and sometimes an ending in order to liberate yourself in the situation. Now, with your Major Arcana coming through, Gemini, it feels like you're the one that's going to need to call the shots in this situation. Four of Swords. You're being asked to pause and to really get your head together, get the clarity. It feels like the insight will come to you as to what your next move is. You may also be looking for a truth, or you might even be the one who is keeping a secret in this situation here, Gemini. And maybe, you're waiting and evaluating on what your next move is. Okay, so it feels like it's time to take some action. Let's get your 9-card block out, Gemini, and see where this is going. But to let you know, if you want a personal reading or healing, you'll find the link to my website down below. You may also want to grab yourself my Learn Tarot quick guide, absolutely free. I'll link that down at the bottom for you. And if you want to dive deeper into learning tarot, I always have my tarot course, The Initiation, open for enrollment. I'm also doing daily readings over on Instagram. I'm having heaps of fun with that, being really consistent. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. So if you want to jump over there and give me a follow, do that. Please use the link down below because there are some fakers out there, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to speed things up. I'll see you in just a mo, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, well, these are your cards. Very interesting. We've got the Ace of Cups there. Got a couple of three powerful Major Arcana with the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. Taurus energy coming through really strong with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. I also have Cancer with the Chariot, Virgo with the Hermit. So with the Hierophant energy coming through, it feels like we are dealing in the realm of, a big commitment here. For most of you, this will be a high commitment in terms of long-term relationship, maybe even marriage. And we see some changes coming through in that, okay? Now, this has come about because Five of Swords, first card out, it feels like things have become a bit of a battle or a challenge in this relationship. Now, I think you have put in the fight to keep that together, but it feels like it's become quite abrasive, okay? Maybe there's a lot of unreasonable behavior. There might be some arguments and it just feels very cutting, okay? It feels like that warmth and that love just isn't there. So the message with the Five of Swords is, consider, is this battle worth the fight, or is it a losing battle? And if you do win, it may come at a cost, right? You might be selling yourself short for, really having the deeper emotional fulfillment and connection you could have in another situation. So I feel Two of Wands, Gemini, that has led to some pretty serious soul searching and seeking here. I think there is definitely that feeling of what else is out there for me. Maybe the grass is actually greener, okay, not coming from an ego perspective, but because the Five of Swords, let's face it, is a really terrible energy to actually be existing in. So it feels like at the moment you are still in this situation. You are seeking the clarity and guidance for what to do. And this reading is your confirmation that it's time to move forward, move on, okay? It's going to take a leap beyond that comfort zone, okay? But it feels like it's time for you to spread your wings and broaden your horizons. Now, for some of you, you may have even been communicating with somebody else, most likely over the internet, okay, through social platforms is what I'm feeling with this card here. And, you know, that may or may have not been an unexpected connection here with the Ace of Cups. If that hasn't happened yet, then there is the potential for an emotional new beginning elsewhere. And the thing about the Ace of Cups is that it feels, Gemini, immediately like your cup is being filled, okay? The Five of Swords is like, there's no love here, it's just all abrasive and cutting, whereas the Ace of Cups is this feeling of, wow, that's what it's like to feel that deep connection with someone, you know, to feel the heart opening and that kind of energy. So we have a potential new connection blossoming here. Yes, I do feel this is most likely a love reading, guys. And I think that that could be a truth that maybe you are keeping within. Now, there's always the possibility in these readings, Gemini, that the energy is working vice versa, and the person that you are dealing with is going through this and experiencing it. So then we come to our focus energy, which is the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles in this row here. The Hierophant is really asking you to really reevaluate this higher commitment, you know, this connection. I think that the reason that you were falling out in the first place is that there's something in the foundation that isn't in alignment anymore. Now, that could be that you're growing at different rates and paces and it feels like you can't get back onto the same page. It could be that you've got a spiritual or religious difference here in your beliefs, your upbringing, or that you just value different things, okay? So the Hierophant is really asking you, is this the point that you go your own way and seek who or what is more in alignment for you so that you can really evolve and expand, Gemini, into, you know, your best human potential here. Now, I get the strong feeling with the King of Pentacles here and the Chariot that there's home and real estate involved here. This is a live-in relationship. There's potentially assets tied up here. And that is something that will need to be navigated in order for you to move ahead. It's time to make a firm and clear decision that you are moving forward, own it, and really cultivate that inner strength, courage, and determination to be the charioteer, the one that is leaving this behind in order to explore uncharted territory. That's what I feel. There may also be a part of you that is tempted to stay where you are because of the security, because of the comfort, and because of the, you know, the financial side of things as well. And that is to be understood, but what also needs to be understood that is the cost that comes, you know, with that win of the Five of Swords, okay, that we might stay in our financial comfort, but our cup is empty. So it feels like the Hermit is saying, do some deep reflecting and contemplation on this. Yes, you might be sort of needing to walk your own path for a little while here, but that path leads to higher purpose, okay? That leads to the star energy. That leads to, you know, being guided to where you're truly meant to be. And yes, that could be, you know, in a different partnership here. So the Hermit's really asking you to go deep and to understand that you're actually navigating through an important life lesson here, Gemini. But it feels like you can come out on top here. Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles is a celebratory energy and feels like a celebrated outcome for you in this, where you are rebuilding and manifesting something new, creating something new. Again, if you are worried about home and real estate, this is a positive omen that you will find somewhere else and that you will be happy there. with the threes coming through, Gemini, I just have to draw to your attention that you need to be mindful if you are, creating a third party energy here. It is time to make your decision and transform, move forward, because otherwise, things will get a lot more complicated here. Okay, the true celebration is, operating from a place of honesty and integrity. But the Ace of Cups is beckoning you. It feels like something pretty special here, and I feel like that you really will want to explore this. Gemini, let's grab some oracle cards to close this out. I've got the Moonology deck here, which I will pull a card from, and it's time to release negativity. That's the full moon in Scorpio card. Scorpio links to the death energy, which is the next step after that Hanged Man. It's through releasing this that you can step out of this negative vibration and really change your reality. It feels like it's become toxic, right? It's become the poison for you. Okay, let's get something from Sacred Creators. We've got lead your metamorphosis. So yeah, your transformation is available to you. And the Hermit really is this kind of cocooning energy where you're getting ready to grow new wings. And with those wings, you can fly high, you can soar, you can free yourself. With your major arcana coming through in the reading, Gemini, it feels like it is your move to make. And that is probably part of the life lesson here, is stepping into your power and being the one to lead the charge towards happiness. And that is your true victory. Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. I'm always cheering you on, and of course wishing you so much love and magic. Do take very good care of yourself. Bye for now.